Hey guys, I recently got this as a gift. It's a Plantcam. It takes time-lapse photos of your plants or garden. You can set it outside, it's weatherproof, and I'm going to put it to the test. Okay, I opened it up, and as you can see, you get your USB cables and audio-video cables. Well, not audio. Batteries, a mounting bracket, let's see, a tape measure, the Plantcam itself, and on the box it says that it takes 4 megapixel pictures, and on high resolution it's 2540 by 1920, or actually it's 2560 by 1920 for the highest setting, which is what I'm going to have it at. And it takes SD cards, so I'm going to use a 4 gig SD card, and let's see what this thing can do. Alright, opening it up, inside the weatherproof case there's different settings for how far you are away from the object that you're shooting, from 11 inches to 17 inches away, from 17 to 3 feet, and 3 feet plus. I guess you use that if you're taking pictures of clouds and whatever. And it has a viewfinder, a laser aimer, and a little display screen that helps you set it up, and some other controls down here. Alright, there is where I have my camera, and over here is where the plants are, and I'm aiming the center of the frame right now for the camera, and you can see right in there's a laser pointer at that popsicle stick, and that's going to be the center of my frame for the time-lapse video. Alright, I'm starting it up. All I have to do is turn it on up here, and I have a photo every minute, and it turns itself off and then turns back on again. Like right now it's capturing a photo, and it turns off. Then it comes on 1 minute later, and that saves power. Alright, it seemed to like the close range, the 11 inch to 17 inch range, so now I'm going to test out the 17 inch through 3 foot range, and I'm going to test it on my sensitive plant. What I'll do is just activate all the leaves, and then I'll film it as they open back up, which should take about probably 15 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. But I'll just activate them all. There's one here. And also, this camera seems to not like the bright light of the metal halide here, the 400 watts. So I'm going to move it over where I had the telegraph plant. And let's get this thing filmed. Alright, my final thoughts on the Plantcam is that it is very easy to use and takes great pictures close up, but it eats a lot of batteries, especially on a setting like every 4 seconds that it takes a photo. So I took an adapter off an old router. It's a 12 volt DC adapter, and that plugs in the bottom here. I'm not sure if that would be good for outside because of the weather. But if you're going to do like a garden time lapse, taking a photo every hour, that's going to last you a good month before the batteries start to give out. And that's about all. I'm going to be taking some garden time lapse over the summer, and I'll be posting those as I do them. Until then, that's all.